Hey, what is up guys? Fifth Jago 5 here, and today I'm going to teach you a card trick that you can perform on the streets.
Do you want me to?
Okay, so this is definitely my go-to card trick, and this is how the performance would go. Before we get started, I'm just going to emphasize that these two card boxes represent the spectator's hands. This one would be their right hand, this one would be their left hand, because they will be standing from that end, okay? So that's the one thing that I'm going to talk about. And also, let's get started with the performance now. Let's say the spectator, they have a free choice. So let's say they picked out a random card from this fan and they said they wanted this card, the Queen of Diamonds. Very nice card. What we're going to do is we're going to sign this card. Actually, the spectator will sign it. And keep in mind, in actual realistic situations, I wouldn't see the card and they would just secretly sign the card and I wouldn't even know what the signature looks like. But because I'm performing in front of a camera, where the camera's right here, and I'm teaching you guys, I'm just going to look at the Queen of Hearts and just have a little signature. I don't even know what that is. It's a little line, like right there. Okay, we'll just let it dry. And what we're going to do is we're going to talk about some unique features about this card. So out of 52 cards in a deck, right? 52 cards. You chose this card, the Queen of Hearts. So that's 1 in 52 chance. So that's super unique right now. But then, if you think about it a bit more, because the card is signed, this is the only card with this kind of unique signature. Mind-blowing, hey? So there is no way for me to make this a duplicate, or I wouldn't have known that you're going to choose a Queen of Hearts, and there is no way for me to follow the exact signature that you have right here. So what are we going to do is that I'm going to take this unique card and get it somewhere in the middle of the deck, like so, okay? I'm going to just push it in right here. Just get it lost somewhere in the middle of the deck. No sleight of hand whatsoever, like that, okay? So hold out your hands like that, and with one hand, I want you to snap like this. If you don't know how to snap, it's fine. You can clap, whatever you want, and just snap, okay? There we go, and just like that, the Queen of Hearts jumped to the top with a signature right there. That's your card, right? Right. We're going to take this a step farther, because if you end the trick right here, it's really boring, okay? So tell me, are you a right-handed person or you're a left-handed person? Oh, you're a left-handed person. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Queen of Hearts, put it on your left hand, and I want you to sandwich it. Sandwich it between your hands, okay? So no one else can get to it. So I'm just going to do that so the camera can see it. So no one can get to it. I can't get to it. Your friend can't get to it. No one else can get to it. Now, the idea is that if you snap your fingers again, actually you're holding it. So you know what? I'll snap it for you. It's going to jump. Oh, never mind. I screwed up. Actually, no, you know what? I'm going to take the 9 of diamonds and do something interesting. I want to make sure that the card jumps to this hand, because you're below my deck. So I'm going to take the 9 of diamonds, and I'm going to do something magical. I'm going to just rub it on top of your hand, and snap, just like that. The Queen of Hearts jumps to the top, and you should have the 9 of diamonds. Let's see how it's done. Yeah, so this is definitely one of my best trick, I know. Not because it's complicated or not because it's really easy or anything like that. It's just that it's such an impressive trick. It's simple and it leaves the audience speechless and they just freak the fuck out. Okay, so to begin with, you do need a little bit of a preparation. You do require 2 duplicate cards, which is, in my performance, I used 2 9 of diamonds. So it is a free choice, so the spectator can choose any card they want, but because I have a duplicate on the very top, I don't want them choosing the 9 of diamonds. So when I spread the cards, I don't do this because there's a little bit of chance of them choosing the very top card or second card. So what I do is I would normally cut around maybe a third or really small packets to my left hand and do a one-handed fan. That way it makes it a lot easier for you to make the one-handed fan while restricting their choices, so they don't choose this packet, okay? They only choose from the fan. So what it would look like at a performance speed, it would be like, all right, I want you to choose any card you want from this fan, and then they can pull out any card. And for this tutorial purposes, we're going to make it a lot easier for you guys. We're going to make, let's just say the Joker, the red back, is a card that the spectator chose. So it would look like this. Pick any card you want, and they chose the Joker, okay? And you would just close a fan in the middle of the deck while maintaining the 2 9 of diamonds at the very top. Don't forget that, because sometimes I make a fan and I just drop the fan on the top, and the top 2 cards are not 9 of diamonds, so you have just fucked up. So make sure that the 2 cards on the top are still the 9 of diamonds and they remain on the top. Once you have done that, you're going to get them to sign it, but it doesn't matter if they sign it or not. If the effect is still really cool, it doesn't matter if they sign it. But if you want to make it more official, more impressive, and do the routine of me explaining why the card is so unique and be more interactive with the spectators, you can get the card to be signed, okay? So once you've done that, you're going to perform something called the Marvel's Tilt. I don't think my Marvel's Tilt in the performance was the best, just because I was looking at the camera, but in real life it does look amazing, okay? So to perform Marvel's Tilt, if you don't know how to do it, I'll leave a link right here or in the description. I don't know what I'm going to do, but all you're going to do is you're going to push off the very top card and get a card break or a pinky break, and then you're going to modify it so that it's balancing it like this. You're going to take the spectator's card, pretend to push it into the middle of the deck, but you're actually putting it second from the top, and by folding it or giving it a little bend, you're doing a depth illusion, and by pushing some cards out, you're giving a card illusion at the top as well. And from the exposed view, it looks like this, but from the front, it does look like the card is going into the middle of the deck, okay? So that's pretty much the Marvel's Tilt, really quick, and you're going to push it in. If you want, you can do a quick dribble like I did before. It doesn't matter. If you want, you can just simply hold it like this. The simpler you make, the more effective the trick becomes. So from here, you're going to tell them to snap their fingers, okay? And then if they do it, do a double lift. Show them the card actually jumped from the middle of the deck to the very top. If they don't know how to snap, you can tell them to clap. It's simple like that. It doesn't matter, okay? So when the card jumps to the top, they're going to start freaking out. But from here, you're going to just remain calm, and you're going to say, you know what, I can do a lot better. I'm going to take a step farther and do something more impressive. And from then, you're going to tell the spectator to hold out their hands like so, okay? And these are the 2 hands we're going to talk about. So once you've done that, you're going to ask them, do you use your right hand more or your left hand more? And most people, like 90% of the population, uses their right hand more, so we're going to go with this one this time. You're going to, you know how this is double lift, close the double lift, put the top card, which is the 9 of diamonds, on top of their hand, and you're going to sandwich it. So it would look like this. Put the card on the top, and then you're going to take their hand and sandwich it like this, okay? So once they have done that, you're going to explain how no one can get to it. I can't get to it. No one will ever get to it if you hold it firm. So from here, you're going to do another double lift and say, okay, so I'm going to take the top card, which is the 9 of diamonds. You're going to emphasize that it's the 9 of diamonds because some people do forget that what the card that you were holding was. And then you're going to show the 9 of diamonds, and then do another double lift, close it up, and then you're going to take the top card, and you're just simply going to, the best or most effective way of doing this is just rubbing the top of their hand, like right here. Just rub it like this and say, did you feel anything? And then I think I did something really cool, and then just show that the cards have switched. Okay, so that's the very easiest way, the simplest way of performing this. But if you do want to take it a step farther, you can do a color change, which I think improves this trick a bit more. Okay, so just do a double lift, give them not the Joker, the 9 of diamonds, close it up like that, do another double lift, like so, show them it's the 9 of diamonds. From here, you can talk about how you can sometimes change the cards. So just do the Ernie's change if you know how to do it. Just do something like that. I'm shaking the camera, but whatever. You can do that if you want. If you're not comfortable doing that, what you could do is after you do a double lift, get rid of the double lift. See how I just lost it? So it's a double lift right now, but if I do a quick change, I can get rid of the double lift, right? I will leave a link in the description as well. From here, what you're going to do is you're actually going to do a push-off pinky break and then put the card, the nine of diamonds on the top, pick up all the cards from the break. From here, you can do a shake change, right? Or you can do a shapeshifter, right? And if you're advanced, you could do a duck change, right? Or I think there was another one, but I don't remember. Oh yeah, you could do a paintbrush change if you want. I think that's the other one that I was going to talk about. From here, like that. That was pretty poor, but yeah, that's the idea. So do whatever you want, and then the reveal is that their card and your card actually switched, even though you guys were not even touching the cards, or you guys are not even close to each other. So that's the idea, and that's the performance, and that's the tutorial, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I put so much time in for this one because I love this trick, and sorry if the video is a bit long, but I wanted to go in depth. So that's the tutorial, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you watched the whole thing already, so give it a thumbs up and might as well subscribe, okay? I'll see you guys next time. Peace.